Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Pubo Rama, and well, it's currently 2 in the morning as you can see, and that's because for my time zone, the weekly update just got released. As I always tell you guys, I try to be the first person to get content out to let you guys know everything you need to when it comes to making millions this week in GTA. There's a couple of different ways that you can actually earn bonus money, but the most important of them all is the bunker. Your sale missions are doubled, so instead of a full bunker selling for $1,050,000, it will sell for $2,100,000. In today's video, I'm not only going to be showcasing the most effective way to sell the bunker and earn an additional 50% cash, but I'm also going to be showcasing an AFK method that works so that you can earn as much money as possible, and I'm going to be showcasing how you can earn $200,000 super easily with the weekly challenge. With that being said, we're going to start off with the bunker sale mission. You can see that mine is worth almost $700,000. The most important thing I can tell any player when it comes to the bunker business is do not let your stock level go past 2 bars worth. The reason why is because every resupply that you do for the bunker is equivalent to 1 extra vehicle. What does that mean? Well, it means that if you do 1 resupply, you're always going to get 1 vehicle for the bunker sale mission. If you do 2 resupplies, you're going to get 2 vehicles. And if you do 3 or even 4 resupplies, you can get upwards of 4 vehicles like the buggy mission. This is not something you want when obviously doing a bunker sale mission, because depending on what vehicles you get, it can be an absolute pain to successfully sell. So today, I'm going to be showcasing how to sell a bunker in a public lobby very easily. And as we can see, I have 2 shipments that I have to deliver. Now, I have 2 options. I can either use my Iron Mule to deliver the shipment, or I can simply drive to the destination. I'm just going to drive there. I have 1 minute off the radar, as you can see, and then once that 1 minute off the radar runs out, we also have the ability to go into SecuroServe, and we can go to CEO abilities, and we can go into Ghost Org. As you can read, it says, removes your organization and a special cargo blips from the map. That means that every single piece of my cargo will be hidden for 3 minutes once I use this. But you'll notice that we are in a full lobby, which means we're going to be making the maximum of 50% extra money. So instead of earning $700,000, I'm actually going to be earning an additional $350,000, and we should actually make over $1 million in this sale mission. I highly recommend that players try and sell the bunker in a public lobby. You're going to make a boatload of extra cash. And as I mentioned, it's pretty easy. Oh, I was like, why are those cars all on the wrong side of the road? Then I realized that they're angry NPCs at me. But yeah, as I mentioned before, my recommendation for the bunker is do not sell past 2 resupplies worth. If you're selling a full bunker worth $1 million or $2 million with the double money, that means you're going to be selling 3 vehicles. And if you do that in a public lobby, well, chances are you might run into some trouble, where I don't even have to worry for this mission because it's super, super easy. I'd much rather do a smaller bunker mission and make 50% extra on those smaller sale missions than 1 large sale mission and make less, right? That's as simple as it is. So we have to go 0.1 miles more. It's nice of that guy to ask if I wanted a police outfit, but of course I'm trying to do the bunker sale missions. Here we go. First delivery already done. What's actually pretty funny is I already have the SWAT outfit, so I guess the person asking me, unless they're asking me how I got the outfit, I don't know. Either way, we've already completed our first delivery. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to SecuroServe, CEO Abilities, and we're going to go into Ghost Org. And the reason why is because, as I mentioned, with Ghost Organization, I don't have to worry about anybody now. We're going to destroy these cars that spawn in front of me. We'll just destroy one of them, and then we'll hop into our Sparrow and fly back. But this is about as challenging as the bunker gets. The most awful mission that you'll possibly deal with is the Merryweather Insurgent one. That mission is actually pretty bad, and it's why I do recommend, again, you sell with ideally 1 resupply worth. That'll be $420,000. If you pass that point, it's going to be 2 vehicles guaranteed. So that would be my recommendation. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments, but all we have to do now is grab the second delivery vehicle and bring it over to the destination, and we'll be completely done. And that's it. Then we're going to make $1 million. It's really easy to do these sale missions. Now here's my advice. If you get a really bad bunker sale mission like the Merryweather one, and you are doing more than 1 vehicle, I just recommend to load into another lobby if you're selling public. Even if you're not selling public, the mission takes forever, it's a real pain in the butt, and because of that, you'd probably be better off just loading into a new lobby and getting a better sale mission, because there's much faster ones. Like this one here, this is an incredibly easy sale mission. And also, when it comes to loading into lobbies, if you do decide to sell public, one of the biggest bits of advice I can give you is whenever somebody is going to try and blow you up, just instantly load into a new lobby. Doing this will save your product from being blown up, and it will still put 99% of it back into your bunker so that you can start another sale mission. So, yeah, that's about it. We got to go 1.9 miles. We're done, and we'll have earned $1 million. So, yeah, the bunker this week is amazing. It really should not require all too much effort at all to earn bonus money with it. Now, something else that a lot of people don't know is that the bunker research is also double speed, if I'm not mistaken. So if you don't have bunker research completed this week, it's not a bad idea to set your bunker research, your staff to research instead. But honestly, you want my opinion? I wouldn't do that. As I made a whole video talking about bunker research literally yesterday, my advice when it comes to the bunker is earn money with it, and then do Agent 14 missions. If you call Agent 14 on the phone, I don't know where he is. He should be at the top of your contacts list. Yeah, there he is. I saw him for a second, but either way, call Agent 14. And when you do that, every 48 minutes you're allowed to do a mission for him. These missions give you just about maybe 10-15% research, but it's enough that you can then pay $225,000 to fast-track the research. The reason you'll want to do this is because you'll be earning so much money with the bunker this week that you'll actually make more on manufacturing than you will researching. So that would be my advice. But we only got 0.4 miles left to go. This was a super easy sale mission. We still have 5 seconds left of Ghost Org as well, so we are literally invisible to every single player on the map until right now. Now people can see me, but at this point it's too late. Nobody's near me. We're already there. And this, again, it just shows you how easy these missions are. So let's bring it over to the destination, just like so. And I just got to roll into the checkpoint. We're done. There you go. That's $1 million earned. And that was completely brain dead. So that's definitely my advice for the bunker. Do 2 or 1 resupply. You're going to be making a boatload of cash with it. There you go. $1,040,000. It was only 2 vehicles. And that's it. Now I'm going to do another 2 resupplies, and I'll rinse and repeat every single day. At the end of the day, if you don't want to sell in a public lobby, you don't have to. Especially if you are on PC, there are a lot of modders, which is something to always keep in mind. But I do feel like it's worth a try, especially because of how much extra money you can make from selling public. Now what I'm going to showcase is an AFK method that still works. I just tested it myself about an hour ago while waiting for the update to drop so that I could make sure this AFK method works. But to do this AFK method, you need a personal vehicle. A helicopter usually works the best. I'm going to use my Sparrow, and I would assume most of you own the Sparrow. Then what you want to do is go into your contacts and call the Downtown Cab Co. Doing this, a taxi is going to be sent to your destination. Once the taxi spawns here, you're going to fly the Sparrow right in front of it, as close as possible. And when you do this, you're then going to set a waypoint, and actually we'll do that right now. I'll just set a random waypoint over here. So there you go, we got our waypoint. The taxi should be spawning in any second. There you go. Got the taxi right in front of us. So let me hop into the Sparrow, and there's the taxi. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to fly the Sparrow right in front of the taxi, just like this. That's close enough. Now we just hop out of the Sparrow, and we get into the backseat of the car. Then we just literally choose the destination as the waypoint. As you're going to notice, the taxi driver does not have enough brain cells to figure out how to drive around the helicopter. So if you're on a remote like me, all you need to do is put your remote in wired mode. You can do this in your PlayStation settings, and then just plug it into your console. That way, your remote isn't going to disconnect and then log you out of the lobby. It's really just this easy. It shouldn't require all too much effort. And I'll be taking advantage of this every single day in GTA. The bunker alone, with 1 resupply, is going to be worth $420,000 this week. So what that means is if you resupply it once overnight, it'll be worth $420,000, and then if you sell that in a public lobby, it'll be worth an additional $210,000. So you can sell your bunker for $630,000 every night just by being AFK. It's incredibly useful. But there's one final thing that we need to talk about when it comes to bonus money, and that is the challenge. If we go into the interaction menu and we go to the weekly challenge, we can see survive 2 waves in a survival without dying. So what we're going to do is we are going to take a look at this right here, which is the Cayo Perico series, and we're going to start this job. Oh, and there you go. We got our $200,000, so pretty sweet. This really should not be too challenging for any player to complete. My recommendation, pull out a shotgun, and if you're a beginner, get your hands on a bullpup rifle. It's one of my favorite weapons in the game. Even though I do have the bullpup Mark II, it's not upgraded or anything, so it's basically the same as a bullpup rifle. But just aim for the zombies' heads, and you'll be fine. I mean, even if you had something as basic as a pistol, it's still very easy to headshot the zombies, as you can see. Now, there's a couple different types of zombies that can spawn. I heard one of the skeleton zombies spawn, which are definitely a little bit more annoying to deal with, and you can see them right here. So these zombies, all you have to do is punch them, just like that. Melee is the only way to kill the undead conquistador. And then the basic zombies are super easy. Just shoot them. Doesn't really matter what gun you use, and they all die. There's the most dangerous zombie of them all, the panther spawner. We can see him all the way in the back there with that little red trail. If you don't kill the panther trainer, you're going to be in some serious doo-doo. And that is because he spawns a bunch of panthers, which will melee you. Like, a bunch of them. In fact, you can see right there, we got a panther on us. So, if you ever get hit by one... Oh, yep, yeah, you can see. This guy is actually a serious pain because he just keeps spawning them, so make sure you kill him really quickly. The moment you kill him, all of his panthers die. So, it's not that big of a deal, but when you have a lot of them on you, it can be a real pain. And as I said, they bleed you. So when you get hit by the panther, make sure you start spamming snacks, you put on armor, because you're literally going to start hemorrhaging health if you don't. So with that being said, now we're on stage 2. That's it. Once we complete the second wave, we're done. That's it. So free $200,000 for like, what, 2 minutes of work? It's absolutely brain dead how easy this is to take advantage. So let's reload our weapon. We're going to go into the open here. It's a lot harder to get ambushed if you're in the open. And we'll just take out these guys. There's a panther trainer right there. That guy's dead. We don't have to deal with him at all. That's actually huge. Being able to clear those guys right in the beginning is always a massive advantage. So we got some more zombies spawning here. By the way, another great weapon is a assault shotgun. As you can see, basically it one-shots every zombie, apart from the panther trainers. There's another type of zombie which we can see in front of us. This is the multiplier zombie. This one basically just turns into like 80,000 zombies. And you just got to keep killing them and killing them and killing them until they stop spawning. They're pretty easy to deal with though, honestly. As long as you have something like a shotgun, they're not going to be too hard to take out. We got most of this wave already cleared. Just got a couple more to deal with. Got an undead conquistador on us, which shouldn't be too big of a problem. So, I don't know if these are the last zombies, but I think the zombies that we have on us are the last couple. So let's punch this guy, and then we'll pull out our shotgun again. We'll clear these guys, and there you go. That's wave 2 complete. That's it. Weekly challenge is done. Total kills, 24. And now all we're going to do is kill ourselves. You don't actually make a lot of money at all from this, so let me see if the weekly challenge is complete. Yep, there you go. So now we can just bomb ourselves like that. Dead. I don't need to waste my time on this anymore. You don't, as I said, make a lot of money from this. Oh. Really? It's not going to let me die? Okay. Well, you know what? I think we can just load into a new lobby anyway. Let me see. If we just invite only lobby, let's see if it still counts the weekly challenge as being completed. If it does, then we still earned ourselves $200,000. Oh, and there you go. We got our $200,000. So, pretty sweet. So, that's everything. You got the bunker. You got a super easy way to earn $200,000 extra. Definitely take advantage of all the weekly things, especially because if you complete this week's weekly challenge and then the next 2 weeks as well, you'll get a bunch of special liveries, outfits, and Halloween-themed masks, so you'll want to take advantage of that. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed the video, especially if you like this early content. You won't see it anywhere else, not from any other content creator. So make sure to smash that subscribe button for the dedication. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.